Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more vintage story. Today I'd like to do more iron prospecting. Well, it is March, and I'm still waiting a bit for the temperature to be nice to me, but it's okay. If I remember right, that was bismuth. I prospected a line down here, basically. Not a very great line. And I'm pretty sure I found hematite. At least I thought I did. Pentlandite? Okay. Very poor halite. I swear I remember seeing hematite or hematite. There is magnetite though. 0.2, 0.38, 0.38. Around here there might be a pretty good amount of magnetite, maybe. Since right here is 0.38 and right here is 0.38 and here's 0.3. Over here is probably a better amount. But I really thought I did see or remember seeing hematite. Interesting. Well, I don't really have anything to do since it's dark, so I guess I'll just go to bed early. And then we'll get our day started of prospecting. How fun. And I'd like to work on the windmill more. I really need animal fat though for that. That's my sad bow. Here's my better bow. And I should put this stuff away. My inventory is crazy. Grab some more food, just in case. And then oh, rift. Lots of sticks. Let's put this dry grass away as well. And the thatch. And then the rest of this stuff I was going to put in storage at the windmill. Look at the little drifters. Everything kind of has a reddish hue, and it kind of feels a little like a light temporal storm because it's slightly reddish everywhere. But it's just early sunrise. Look at the new field. Everything's coming together so nicely. I'm happy about that. Now, oh, what was that? Ah, a tab opened on my computer. When I start my computer, a bunch of tabs open up for things that I've installed. Part of them are just like, hey, you have an Apple account on your computer. Here, I opened it for you. And Discord. And some of them take a minute to load in, and that was one of them. I immediately turned on my computer and was like, vintage story time. Anyway. I guess we start our prospecting journey today over here. Let's deal with this guy. Ew. What's this? Sulfur? I don't like you, dude. You're creepy. But sulfur, huh? Let's see. Make sure I'm on long range. .36 magnetite. It says there's minimal amounts of sulfur right as it's under a sulfur vein. Silly. Okay. Well then I guess I might as well try to do prospecting like over here. I went inside so I wouldn't get too cold. Where is my little hatch, not hatch? Here we are. Oh. I didn't think that was that deep. I thought I better prepared. .39 magnetite. It is slightly better, but really not. How do I mean, it's yellow. But that... I'll get rid of. Okay. Where else can I go? I can go over here and clear out some of these extra vegetables. And I guess I could prospect around there as well. So let's do that. Just make sure we aren't bombarded by wolves. Or a random bear. It's kind of cool how it transitions so neatly. Sandstone. It seems like a good spot to prospect. Galena, 0.51. That's mostly just lead. Well, and that's flint. I'm fine to go in the water. As long as I don't shift in the water, my torch won't go out. I think I've discovered. Try right here now. That's my bow. Another galena and chromite reading. Where are all these vegetables? Grains. Here they are. Was that really all the flax right there? Sad. Okay. There should be more over here. And the boulders. Stone paths. One of my favorite blocks in this game because movement speed is awesome. Here we go. Not very lucky on the carrots. There isn't any more. No. Let's get rid of that then. And I do notice this is a bush. It seems like there's a wolf, probably under that pine tree, by the sound of it. What? That was unlucky. Double unlucky. Okay. That was all of those. This is why I prefer harvesting them in full, but I decided I wouldn't do that. Because I just want the seeds. Sandstone? Yes. Flax. And gave me nothing. Is there any more hiding around here? And there's a berry bush. I don't think I see any more berry bushes. Here's some though. No, those are oak leaves. They kind of look like berry bushes. Okay. Well, I got rid of all of those. Let's go prospecting right here. Right above this gigantic vein of quartz. Bismuth, chromite. That's actually a pretty good amount of chromite compared to all the other readings I've gotten. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's a bear. Bears are fast. I didn't think it was a bear. I don't know why I didn't think it was a bear, but I didn't think it was a bear. Oh my gosh. I led it to some wolves. Hopefully they deal with each other. Terrifying. Okay. Let's go put all the seeds away that I got. And chill off that jump scare of bear. The bear said no more prospecting in that area, so I will listen to the bear's advice and not do that. But I can make stone paths. Green seeds. Let's go plant these berry bushes somewhere around in the village. White currant bushes. So black, those are cranberry. Blueberry. Cranberry. Here we go. Let's also put this sticks, dry grass, and flint away. Can I put 2 of these in my hotbar? I can. That'll also free up one little bit of inventory space. Now let's actually grab some arrows so I can use my bow. And let's grab stuff for a knife. Because my knife's about to break. Doo-doo. And doop. Okay, there we go. Right, there was a wolf there. Okay. I don't think I've ever prospected over here, so I don't think that would be a terrible idea. I guess I could start at one of my little copper deposits. Maple leaves. Where is this copper deposit? It should be under or by a tree somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Supposedly there's no more copper here. Chromite, bismuth, magnetite, borax. What about this copper spot? I'm pretty sure I remember where this one is. Yeah. It's right next to this big vein of quartz. And then there's some markers over here I could use. It's black coal. Didn't I already mine the copper here? Who are you? Like a baby deer? Yeah, deer fawn. I think that is where I mined the copper though. That's why there's a weird random hole. Let's help the little fawn out. Although I accidentally ran up and walked into me mining. Bismuth, native copper, cinnabar. Let's go over here. Bismuth, native copper, and cinnabar again. Hey, berry bushes. I do not mind having more cranberries. I can expand my cranberry field. Is there exposed stone that I can use on this hill? Not really. Okay. Let's do this one then. One, two, three. More native copper. Although that one's a yellow marking compared to the green one. So that's interesting. And if I go over here, native copper suddenly drops off. Nice. That's flint. I don't care about that. One, two, three. One, two, three. Ilmenite. Oh, there's this little cave. Interesting. Cave. And let's start heading back since it's getting cold and darker. It's flint. I think there was a cave around here. There's one, a little tunnel right here I could do. One, two, three. One, two, three. Bismuth. I am really not getting lucky on this hematite. And I found another bear. The snow makes me so slow. Okay. Got some cranberries. And a bit of medium fertility soil. Let's put this away. Grab a new crock of food. And I remember I did the readings around my house while I was looking and got this one, and I deleted all of them because they were trash. I could do a reading a little further out, like here, here, and here. But otherwise, I think we did one full day of prospecting. It wasn't great, except for showing us copper. So instead of doing it again, I'm gonna go mine in this sphalerite, this high sphalerite area. Because I am going to need more bismuth stuff later. And I am low on zinc, which is sphalerite. I have 12 little nuggets. I have a lot of bismuth, but just not a lot of sphalerite, which is problematic. Yeah, I think that's the go. And while I'm over there, I don't think I'm gonna be hunting anything. If a wolf or a bear is there, I'm just gonna run. So, no need to have the longbow out while I'm doing that. Let's put that away. And I won't need the shears. Well, I might. There might be a lot of bushes. I won't put it past that. I will, however, I just passed it. I need a lot of ladders from these sticks. There we go. Lots of ladders. Because I'd like more lanterns, but making them out of copper just uses so much copper. So I think making a bismuth plate to make the lanterns is a much better move on my part, since it doesn't take as much copper. And I need a couple of those. I need like 5 at the very least. Like 3 for the windmill. 2 for the clay house. Well, maybe even 3 for the clay house. Not house, the shop. And if I want to put some in the tunnel, I need some for the tunnel. But I do need quite a bit of them. And bismuth seems more resource effective compared to bronze. Let's also get a trapdoor. What? Ah. Trapdoor. And then I have to go on a little hike up here. Let's hope no wolves, no bears. It is low rift activity. Or actually, I don't even think I have to hike. I think I made a tunnel. Was it? Yeah, it was by the trapdoor. Let's me go through here. A black currant bush. And sandstone. Okay. Now I just need to not get attacked by a wolf or anything. There are quite a lot of rabbits actually trapped in these holes that I could hunt next tomorrow. Next tomorrow. How do I get over here? Like, where was this reading taken exactly? Down here. Hard to tell where I took the actual reading, but I think the other side of the... This side was accurate. Oh, here it is. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Oh, change this to short. Galena. Nothing. And Galena. So there's Galena in this direction somewhere, but that's not what I'm looking for. Why does this sound like something's going in and out of water? I don't think there's water around here. Is there caves that have water in them? Nothing. I've heard that the base number for prospecting is like 6 per world. I don't know how I can check that. Ambient bloom. No. I just want to see if it's on here. I don't see it. I watched a video a couple days ago explaining prospecting better. But basically, when you create your world, it's naturally on like a 6 blocks in every direction. So that's why I'm going 6-ish blocks. This explains why I thought I heard monsters. Nothing. Still hearing something going like in and out of water though. Why is there like a weird yellow light? Those 2 blocks have like a weird yellow. Why? And one block still has like a yellow tint. It's so weird. I don't know if OBS will pick that up for you guys, but that block is very yellow. Time to go down another 10 blocks. I am really not finding anything here. I need sphalerite, come on. Maybe I need to dig like really low to get to sphalerite. I don't know if there's a good indicator of like Y levels to help figure out where iron and sphalerite are, but so far copper and bismuth are usually really high up on close to ground level from what I've figured out. Sphalerite, small amounts. Okay. It could be up or it could be down from here. Right now I'm just gonna go... Five... 6... Trace amounts. Should probably do it right here. Trace amounts. 6 medium amounts. Okay. There it is. Oh, I was standing on it too. It really blends in with this andesite. It's hard to tell. That's not it. That's really hard to tell. It's really nice to have the little UI at the top of this thing saying what block it is, because it would be really difficult to try and just guess which one's zinc and which one's not. That's zinc. Was that it? Zinc, 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 zinc. I don't see any more. If it says trace, there's probably still more. Trace. There's one. I was thinking that little vein was way too small for it to be a medium reading. Is that zinc? No. It really is really difficult to tell what is zinc and what is not in the andesite. The colors are really similar. That's not zinc either. Let's do another reading again. See if there's still trace. There is. Where? There's one. Another one. Not seeing anything else around those two. This would be so much more difficult if I had cave-ins enabled. That'd be a valuable thing for like run-throughs where you want ores to be more dense, but you want it to be difficult since you made the ores more dense. Add in cave-ins in the world settings, and then you have to have stability or else the stone above you will be cracky. And eventually they'll cave in on you. And I think it'll do it with the dirt if you have cave-ins enabled as well. Okay. I'm not seeing any more zinc. Nothing nearby. So it seems like I got it all. Well, that lasted quite a bit. And I really burned through some of my temporal stability. I think these crack stones are also an indicator that there was a cave nearby, and that's how I stumbled across that little cave right there. But maybe not. Maybe they're just riddled into the area. Okay. My inventory's full. So I did kind of want to take out this ruin from my inventory's full. So that's kind of a kink in that plan. That tree's floating. Let's see. If it stays calm, I'd like to go dig up that ruin and also deal with those rabbits, because then I can get a little bit of fat for the windmill, which would be really nice. I don't think I want to get rid of the lamb though, because that might be something I can raise at the windmill. Farming area. So let's put those away. Medium chunks of sphalerite, 28. It quite literally just looks like an andesite boulder in hand form. It doesn't even look like an ore. It's just so similar to the andesite. It's crazy. Let's go pick up some clay from the clay house. And make some blocks out of it. I really wish I could shift click these into the crafting menu. Maybe there's a different button I can use, but I haven't figured it out yet. Shale, slate, and slate. And I'm not going to do the sandstone because I'm going to use that for stone paths. But that did clear out a lot of my inventory. Those are for farm stuff. Let's grab my arrows and my bow. I might need to do a chiseling episode where I chisel stuff for the upstairs of my house. Like some rails or something around the stairs. So I can practice chiseling more. Well, that would probably be like a full episode of 3 days in Vintage Story. Which would be kinda... feel like overkill. But if you guys would enjoy that, maybe. Okay. Let's... Do you have fat on you? No. Is it because it's winter you don't have fat on you? Let's pick that back up. This one didn't have fat on it either. It probably is winter related then. Is there any other ones that I could hope for even just one piece of fat? I do remember seeing a hair in... I think it was it this one? I don't think so. Well, let's go clearing. Okay. Sad ruin. Isn't there another one around? It's really hard to see with how dark it is. Oh, here it is. A tool vessel. Flint axes. I don't think there will be bony soil if I dig up the sandstone under this. I could try digging it up. Yeah. No bony soil. Oh, here's another one though. Which way is this facing? This way? That's my prospecting. Yeah, I don't think there'll be bony soil under any of these. This one I haven't checked though. Oh, one bony soil. I was proven wrong. With one. That's really sad, actually. Yeah. Not really lucky with the bony soil. Really unlucky. Oh, here's the rabbit. Still no fat. I'll grab the stick. Why not? Okay. I was thinking I heard bees for a second, but it was a waterfall. Would have been cool if there was bees. Wild bees. I'll gather these for the path or the village. It's nice the weather stayed calm for me. How kind. Now... let's put the flint away. Is there anything else? Not really. All of it goes in the house. Nothing. Arrows. Bow. Actually. How do you do the... There we go. That's that. Some flint axes. Raw red meat. Hide. Where am I putting the bony soil? Here it is. 2 things of bony soil. Out of all the ruins I've dug up. Not a great feeling. And what do I do with these? Grinds into bone meal. I guess that's what I do with them. Okay. Let's sleep. And we can go do some windmill stuff and farming. If the weather's nice. It's still negative 11 degrees. So it's probably not best to plant anything just yet. Maybe next episode it'll start being negative 11 degrees. That would be helpful. I will, however, plant some of those. And was I using black currant berries right here? I was. Look how nice how the weather is when it's not completely snowy everywhere, but clear skies during winter. Lovely. Little bit of expansion there. And now, I guess I dig up this for a bit of dirt. I didn't bring any. To fix this. That's okay. I think this one being a slab would also be nice. Maybe not. Yeah. And more stone paths. Or I guess instead of doing stone paths right there, I could do slabs. Slabs. But let's also make under them dirt so it doesn't look too weird. I think I'm gonna make this path turn here and go this way. Maybe we'll expand this field and have it wrap around, or I might just have it go straight over here to something. I don't know. It's a bit of an abrupt turn though, but it's okay. go grab some dirt from the house. I can make some more stone paths, and I can terraform a bit more today. The next episode will be all about smithing some bismuth, probably. Because I need the lanterns, I need a new shovel, and I'll probably need another 2 pickaxes. But look, very dreary, very sad weather. You use the path, and then it slowly starts to get less dreary here, and then it becomes nicer weather, except there's a bunch of snow blowing in. And then very nice. Well, there does seem to be a storm, just storm clouds above me. Not really the aesthetic that I wanted, but it's okay. Sometimes this area will be stormy, and that's okay. Because sometimes life gets stormy. Okay. Let's go back into this field and fix more up. That's more medium fertility dirt. I really wish I still have my shovel. My wonderful bismuth shovel. Gone forever. I need more dirt. I need to find a spot that is good get dirt. Which does tend to be these ruins, so I might just go to these ruin spots and dig up all the dirt around them. Maybe get bony soil, but that'll be a spring project, because dealing with them in the snow is brutal. Clay, blue lupins, red lupins. Oh. Screen turn. Let's think. Purple and yellow are kind of complementary, so I might... Actually... Wait, 1, 2, 3... It'll be like the beehive area. Although it doesn't have all the dirt finished for it. But it'll be yellow on one side, purple on the other. And then there'll be a tiny path up here leading to this area that has a tiny little farm. I might add... quite a bit of ferns. Okay. Goes around this way. Then more ferns. getting really dark. Where can I put more of these? Okay. Well, it is time to go to sleep. And then we can come back to see if what we built looks good. And also see if the weather has warmed up so it's not negative 11 degrees at night. -2. -4, 5, 6, 8, 9. It might have hit -10 in between the 2 hours that it stayed 9. Also possible that it didn't. But still, that is a bit too cold for some of the crops. Some will be fine, some not so much. Let's see though. The ferns don't look bad on there or here. And then there they don't look bad either. Okay. That's a lot. That's a bit better. And down here it kind of just looks like messy farmland, which I was kind of going for. I wanted it to be like, this could be a field of flowers or something, but it's just overgrown. And the pink purple does look good. I don't know whether you'd call this pink or like a dark pink. It does kind of contrast well with the yellow, but it's not mixed in together, so it's kind of different. Anyway, let's go right here. And F4. Look at that. It's so nice. But that will be the episode. I'll end the episode in the windmill today for the first time, since it's morning and I don't have to be by my bed. But I hope you had a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is for you, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye!